I'd like to ask Matthew to introduce himself, say hi, and then also tell us a little bit about your film.
Well, I think that final line really says it all, doesn't it, Scott? Oh, Dad, you're a complete bastard. So I'm Mateo Willis, and I wrote this film a little while ago, and I didn't really, when I started, I didn't know what I was going to arrive at. All I knew was that I wanted to explore the theme of relationships between two people, and I wanted the film to be very simple. I wanted it to be two people in a room and just really concentrate on the dynamic in the relationship between what happens when you put two elements together, until I ended up with this relationship between two brothers that had this backstory that sort of flowed out of this relationship together. And then I just kept driving that forwards and forwards and forwards to seeing where could I put the pressure on it? What would happen between these two brothers? What was the thing that was perhaps the most difficult element in their relationship between them? And I came across the idea of their father being this figure that you never see, you never have any connection of. You only learn about the father between the relationship of these two brothers. And the film is, 6 minutes long? But I wanted it to feel like a world. I wanted it to feel like these were two people that had a whole lifetime of family angst behind them. And they've met at his funeral. And now they have differing ideas about how to interpret that past, about that shared relationship, which they both see from very different angles, really. So in some ways, perhaps it feels slightly theatrical in that sense. You know, perhaps it's slightly heightened, slightly excessive. At least I thought so at the time as I wrote it. I thought, okay. So it was really just this exploration of character. And then, of course, how do you translate that into the screen? How do you translate the spirit of a dead person, the sense that there is 100 people waiting next door for these people to go in and start the eulogy? How do you build that? And so it was all about those relationships. It was about the relationship between the two actors. And so we got them together a week before filming, and we just rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed to build that brother relationship between them, so that it felt organic, so that those dynamics were there, so that you felt the tension naturally between them, as opposed to just relying on the words.